all know that there is no perfect marriage, right? Even though many have been in this marriage business for so many years and have a happy marriage, it is not always rainbows and sunshine. There are times we can't thank God enough for our husbands, and there are times we'll be like, who the hell did I marry? So, like every other married couple, we do have issues with our husband. And what if you suspect that your husband is disgusted by you? That is a serious one, because disgust should never be what one feels toward one's partner. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to Female Affairs with Fulu, where everything related to female affairs and matters of the heart are shared. Do well to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell to be notified of a new video. Men are not left out because there's always something for everybody. In this video, we are going to consider some signs your husband may be feeling disgusted by you. And the first one is he is not interested in touching you anymore. This is the major sign of all that he is disgusted by you. If your husband used to love cuddling, holding hands and getting it on with you anywhere and everywhere, but all of a sudden he doesn't want to do any of that anymore, it could be a sign he is disgusted by you. You may even be surprised at how distant he has become sexually, when before he acted like he couldn't have enough of you. Sex is more than a physical act. It involves emotional intimacy. If he's feeling disgusted by you, something has shifted in your emotional connection, leading to avoidance of physical intimacy, and it is not good. Number two is he turns away from you when you attempt to initiate physical intimacy or affection. So not only does he not touch you anymore, but when you attempt to touch him, he pulls away or turns his head. This is an incredibly hurtful experience, and it is a definite sign of an emotional disconnect between the two of you. You may even notice that when you try to get close to him, he crunches up his face like he smells something bad, and you are left wondering if something is wrong with you, the way you look or smell. Number three is he constantly insults you. Another major sign of disgust is constantly insulting or belittling comments. Verbal abuse is never acceptable, and if your husband has started using derogatory language towards you, it may be because that's how he feels about or towards you. The insults may be directed at your appearance, intelligence, or personal character traits. These comments think and can cause long-term damage to your self-esteem. Number four, he begins to criticize you openly and frequently. Yes, you are not perfect, but that's not enough reason for the man who vows to love and cherish you to criticize you always and anywhere. It is worse that he might even be doing this in the presence of your children and anyone else. It shows he doesn't respect you or your feelings, and he is looking for reason to justify his feeling of disgust. You are even starting to feel like you can't do anything right. It makes you walk on eggshell around him. Number five, he doesn't spend time with you anymore. Spending quality time together as a couple is non-negotiable. If the man you love is no longer interested in spending time with you and always finds an excuse, it means he's not into you anymore. He would rather be out late with his friends, away on business trips, spend time on his phone, and stay longer at work to avoid spending time with you. If he's a good father, he may spend more time with the kids, but with you, no. Number six is lack of patience and constant irritation. If you observe that your husband seems to have no patience around you and is constantly irritated with you, it could be a sign that he is disgusted. He is no longer interested in your opinions, complains about everything you do, and gets angry at the slightest thing. It might seem like he acts out because of stress or a bad day, but if it happens all the time, it's a major red flag. Maybe you are afraid of talking to him because you know he will lash out at you. So you have learned to swallow your words and repress your feelings. Number 7, it doesn't look at you in the same way it used to. This is another major sign that your husband has completely lost interest in you. Rarely looks at you. His gaze is distant and he seems to be either preoccupied or not interested when looking at you. No more stolen glances or butterflies in the stomach. Just a blank, disgusting stare whenever he looks at you. Just as you can tell that someone has feelings for you. From how they look at you, you can tell when someone has lost interest just by their gaze. If he once look at you with love and now look at you with disgust, that's probably how it feels. Number 8, when you are making love, he seems to be doing it out of a sense of obligation rather than desire. Even when you two are intimate, it feels like he's just going through the motions and performing his husbandly duty. Couples who don't have a deep connection anymore usually struggle to enjoy making love as they used to. There is no passion or chemistry in the moment, just a sense of obligation. You might feel like you are having to force the passion and communication when things used to come so naturally. It seems now that he would rather be elsewhere than making love to you. Number 9, he doesn't even want to go out in the public with you anymore. Before, you two were always seen together, laughing and having a good time. But now, when you want to go out and do something fun, he makes up excuses to stay at home or go off on his own. It's like he doesn't want to be seen with you anymore. The fact that he won't go out in the public with you is a sign that he can't stand being seen with you. If he can't stand you in private, he certainly won't do it in the public. Number 10, he gets angry when you talk about your feelings. When you try to discuss your feelings with him, he gets angry and shuts down. He doesn't want to, hear about the pain you are feeling or the confusion that, you have about a sudden lack of interest in you. It's like he can't handle anything related to emotions anymore and would do anything to avoid them. Let's talk about what to do when you notice sign your husband is disgusted by you. Number 1 is self-reflection. I know it's not fair that your husband is disgusted by you, but could there be something in your behavior or habit that may have led to these negative emotions? It is important to take a step back and reflect on what you may have done wrong so that you can make amends. The second thing you can do is talk it out. No matter how much he tries to shut down the conversation, you have to talk to him about his feelings. This will let him know that you care enough about the relationship to want to fix it. Ask him questions about what has made him feel this way and listen without judgment. The third thing you can do is to seek professional help. If you can't get through to him still, it might be time to seek professional help. A counselor or therapist can help you both identify the root of your husband's disgust and provide guidance on how to move forward with constructive communication. It is important that both partners are willing to work together in order to make progress. The fourth thing you can do is don't let it affect your self-esteem. It is hard not to take your husband's attitude and behavior personally, but try not to let it affect your self-esteem. Remind yourself that this is about the relationship and not about you. The fifth thing you can do is focus on self-care and stay positive. No matter how difficult the situation gets, focus on caring for yourself. Find healthy ways to manage stress and emotions, such as exercising, talking to a friend or counselor, meditating, or journaling. Staying positive can be hard, but these too shall pass. The sixth thing I would advise you to do is to pray. Prayer is a great source of strength during tough times. Prayer helps us to keep our faith alive and serves as a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles. Let God guide you and help you find the best way to communicate with your husband and heal your marriage. Okay, that's a wrap for today. I hope you learned something. If you do, I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Leave a comment Kindly like this video to help reach out to others who is in need of this. Share with friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not. I'll see you in my next one.